Good morning and namaste. Welcome back to our channel. Today I am back with another video. There has been lot of request from the section of my viewers that how to maintain your rubber parts, window channels, doors, locks and some suspension rubber components. So there has been lot of request from a section of my viewers. So I am back with this particular video for you, which is very helpful, and not only that, if you follow this process, it will extend the life of your rubber parts, suspension, bushes to a great extent. So before making any delay, let's start this project. For this project, you will need some products. This is silicone lubricant. I have already shown you what is the purpose of this lubricant, and this is very helpful for window channels and rubber parts. A liquid grease, and this helps to lubricate your locks and hinges, so you can stop the squeaking noise with the help of this. If you buy from my affiliate links, it helps us a little bit and helps us to sustain our channel, because all the products I demonstrate and show to you has been purchased by my own funds. There is no sponsorship video, so every product I show you has been purchased by me. And finally, an engine dresser. This is also for protecting the engine plastic parts and components, which is very helpful. And remember, this is also a silicone based polish. So let us start first with the engine compartment. As you see, my engine is more or less clean since I periodically follow this process, but I will show you what are the areas that require this particular silicone spray. These rubber hoses tend to get hard and finally cracks and get brittle. In order to prevent this, silicone spray is very important. These rubber hoses of air conditioners, then this rubber component of your engine mountings, and there are several rubber pipes that are going through the car, and these plastic components, all these things require this silicone spray. Now my suggestion is you apply silicone spray to the rubber hoses and bushes, and rest you complete it with the help of engine dresser, because that will be a cheaper alternative, and this will give the engine a all new fresh look. So let me first apply the silicone spray. Before applying, shake thoroughly, that is very important. Now I will apply to this particular engine mounting rubber bushes are there. I will apply to the AC hoses, the radiator hose. There are several other, like this you apply to all areas. Your car may have more rubber components, so you may need to spray more. Okay, so I have, no, that is metal, that is not required. No, now I have applied to more or less most of the rubber parts. Okay, so all this has been taken care of. It is best if you can give to the strut mounts also. Let me open it. Here is the strut mount. Apply generously to the strut mount. This is the dust cap. Similarly, the other side. Let me reinstall the dust cap. Now, for the safer side, I will apply some sprayable grease to all the nuts because in my Honda City I had a very bad experience. One of the nut could not be opened as was eaten away by the rust, and finally I had to cut through that nut to bring that particular strut out. So it's best to apply some sprayable grease, and finally let us okay. Okay, so I have taken care of the engine area. Now I will apply engine dresser. Remember, don't apply any other liquid polish to your engine area, because those are wax based, and what will happen, it will create a oily residue, and that is not desirable too. So for engine dressing, use a dedicated engine dresser for this type of job. This product can be diluted also, but I will use in the concentrated form. And spray generously to all your engine components. It will not only keep the plastic parts fresh, but it will give your car engine an enhanced look. Don't worry if it falls on rubber parts also, because this has been specially formulated so that you can use it in rubber parts too. As you drive along, this particular silicone spray will spread along all your engine components, so no need of additional wiping or buffing. Okay, the next very important step will be to apply to the window channels. I have a dedicated video how to lubricate your car window channels, so you can watch that too. So first, bring your window glass down and apply generously to all your window liners. And after applying this, just move the window up and down for quite a number of times. You see how easy it has become, and you will never face any power window jamming issue, because most of the problem occurs from the dirt or dryness that appears in your window liners. So this is very important. Now what I will do, I will apply this particular spray. Remember, these are weather strips or rubber beads that protect your car from water seeping inside and making it a airtight type of solution. Now you see, as it is getting old, it has started to show signs of aging. It is around 4.5 years now these rubber beads are. Yes, yes. So in order to protect these rubber beads, you need to apply silicone spray. Not only that, it will prevent it from fading and cracking. So I will apply it. Okay, there is rubber below also. If you do once in 6 months, that is more than enough. There is a rubber bead here also.
Here also.
Okay, so I have applied to all the door beads and all these areas. So like this I will do to all the doors. I have very few silicone spray left, so I will give it to later on to the window channels. Let me complete it first. We'll again lift it up and down for several times. You see, glass is moving so easily. Okay, so this side we have finished. We'll move to the other doors also. This window is struggling a little bit because very few any back rear passengers travel in my car. The movement of the rear glass is very minimum, so that may be a reason also. So I have done that. Now I will apply to all these areas too. Okay. Now let's come to this area too. These glasses are very easy since most of the time only front passengers travel in our car. Now let me apply to these areas too. We have applied to all the door beads, window channels, engine areas. Now I will show you the door locks and hinges, which has to be applied with the grease spray. So this will reduce your squeaking noise and also prolongs the life of your hinges and locks. So this is the lock area I have given. You can apply to the hinges too. Now all the door locks and hinges. Don't forget to remove all these residues. All the residue I have cleaned it. Here is also a rubber bead which I will apply this silicone spray. Remember, silicone spray is water resistant, so it will stay for a longer period. All these rubber areas. Now I will apply to the lock. Let me see if I can access the rear shocker mount. Yes, I can access. I will apply there too. इसमें देगा जरूर.
ये भी तो रबर है.
उसमें देगा. Now the lock. Let me turn the steering. Now here you can see some bushes, the stabilizer links. I will apply it here, apply it here. I will apply to the ball joint too. Okay, the boots. Then there is the okay, all the rubber areas I have given. Now the strut cover also, the strut cover. There is, so all the areas has been taken care of. Now I will move to the other side. Also the suspension components. The dust cap. Dust cap is very important because if the dust cap gives away, all the dust will come and accumulate in your strut or shock absorber, and finally it will damage the shock absorber and strut replacement is quite costly. We all know that. Still, all the brake linings also. The brake linings. Similarly, the other side brake lining also. So we have taken care of each and every area that requires particular attention, where you need to apply this silicone spray to your rubber areas, suspension, bush kits. That much you have access to. 6 महीना में एक बार करने से ही हो जाता है. हाँ, we'll also see if we can access some other boot areas from the engine side. Then I will apply that. The same job needs to be done in your Honda City too. If you can do it, nothing like it. Yes, there I can access the boot. So if I can apply it. Yes, I have applied it. Let me see from this side. So we have applied to all areas that requires particular attention, all the plastic parts, rubber parts, and suspension components that we have access to, because if you have a that particular hydraulic lift, it would have been easier for you. Then you can raise the car a little bit above the ground and apply this particular product. That would have been more useful. But so far I have covered most of the areas that require this particular lubrication, and I think I have been able to give you the answer how to do this particular lubrication process every 6 months to keep all your rubber components in good shape and prevent it from fading, cracking or becoming brittle. And if you think the video useful, अगर आपको ये वीडियो अच्छा लगे जरूर सब्सक्राइब कीजिए, because your subscription and like gives us encouragement to make more videos for you. Thank you very much. Goodbye and namaste. Please do subscribe